kasi huruma singekuwa na wewe. Usipo change itabidi nitembeze. Last chance, ati last chance. Last chance tuliacha last year. Yenge ufalamista kikisikia. Usipo change, kanyanga. Weniambie, ebu decide. Sina hiyo time, hiyo witha. Weniambie, ebu decide. Sina hiyo time, hiyo witha. We decide, kauta change. Sina hiyo time, hiyo witha. Weniambie, ebu decide. Sina hiyo time. Unani threat, utaniacha, siniache. Unatu threat, utaacha kazi, si uache. Unadhani tunajali, ujinga ni kudhani bila wewe hatutasonga, tunasonga. Ujinga ni kudhani bila wewe hatutaomoka, you're so dumb, hii dunia si yako pekee. You're so dumb, utashtuka kama ngoja nikufuate. Usipoteze kila mtu njia.
3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Rythm Scope Show.
Weniambie, ebu decide. Sina hiyo time, hiyo witha. Weniambie, ebu decide. Sina hiyo time, hiyo witha. We decide, kauta change. Sina hiyo time, hiyo witha. Weniambie, ebu decide. Sina hiyo time.
Weke wazi kabaki na mishangao kuswa ya mapenzi nataka kuyaeleza. Na leo tena waiteni paparazi warushe kwa mitandao. Siataki mapenzi, nataka jipongeza. Mama yangu kama kupendwa mimi nitajipenda peke yangu. Oh, nilichokosa kuchona sina kumefala kazama kwenye penzi utara badala kusaka miamala. Ayo toka neti pesa sana pendeza na tena na enjoy na wanangu maumbo akaunti nasoma na kamwili kananona. We mwenyewe si unaona yani ainasema bora ni enjoy maisha mafupi ni siku yani nini tesekero jiunge na miopozeko jiunge na mimi. Bora ni enjoy maisha mafupi ni siku yani nini tesekero jiunge na miopozeko jiunge na mimi. Napenda nikilewa nipande juu ya meza nichocho kunatema Kiingereza tupande juu ya meza tupande juu ya meza zakona.
You are now tuned into the Rythm Scope Show. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Rythm Scope Show. Come on.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? Karibuni sana to a beautiful Friday afternoon in the 254-304 p.m. Kenyan time. And of course, it's a beautiful Friday. For those joining us for the first time, we are the Black Out Fire Network Media for the 21st century. And definitely, we are welcoming you officially to the Rythm Scope Show. It's all about great music, great vibes, and definitely this is the media for the 21st century. So we have an amazing topics we'd like to share with you. But before we get into that, my name is Shmani. I am the captain of the day. Do enjoy this amazing show. And with me is Katie in the building.
Yes, what's up, beautiful people? Karibuni sana to another episode of the Rythm Scoop Show. I hope you're enjoying your day so far. Happy Friday to everybody, and I hope the weekend is already knocking in your doors, because I see the weekend is almost here. By the way, whenever we are done with this show, the weekend is done. Like, the weekend is here for us. But anyway, Karibuni sana. Remember, we are live and interactive on our media handles. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and everybody and everywhere. Oh my God! And
it's Friday.
It's Friday. Yeah,
nice.
I just heard about weekend, and I'm all confused.
Yeah.
I'm all getting into the weekend now earlier.
Okay.
Anyway, we are live and interactive on our media handles on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at Black Out Fire Network. We also have an active WhatsApp number 0705-428-388 and tell us something about our conversation for the day. Enjoy the show.
Yes, family, just as you heard it, we have our WhatsApp number. Interact with us. Of course, it's a beautiful Friday, and today being a Friday, we are taking it easy, even in the conversation. If you all have read our thumbnail, it's going to be interesting. We are going to have a very short clip, like a minute clip, that we will share later as we get deep into the conversation. But right now, let's get back, of course, to a little bit of music, and then we will be back with our quote of the day. We started by X-Ray, of course, a being Friday, pesa ndogo lakini sherehe ni mingi. And definitely, this weekend there's a lot of sherehe. Hip-hop is actually turning 50.
Sure.
So there's a lot of places, a lot of party outside here.
There's a lot of places to be.
I know, there's a lot of places to be. We're not going to market them, but just find your way.
Yeah.
Find your way to these
Don't
places.
stay at home this weekend.
Exactly. I also played a little bit of Way Decide by Meja. I love that song. Meja anasema iti unadhani hatutaendelea kama huko. Unajua that those people who feel entitled, those friends who just feel like, hey, you can't move on without me, or you can't uwezi omoka bila mimi.
It's like I'm holding you somewhere.
Yeah, and then you tend and move, to you tend and omoka, and then they're like, wow, you could have he done it for themselves, rather by themselves. And then I also played Jax and Diamond Platinum's Na Enjoy. Being a weekend, I want everybody to enjoy this amazing
Is it Jax
weekend.
or Jukes?
It's Jukes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Jukes. Okay, it's Jukes. Pardon me, it's Jukes. Featuring Diamond Platinum's with Enjoy. And I hope you guys did enjoy that amazing track. Now we are going to play a little bit of a Cardinali. This is Blomy Kisses, and it's one of my favorites. I actually love Subway. Lately, yeah, one of my favorites lately. In fact, before I play that song on the Rythm, on the Vibe Show, you won't feel it. But of course, enjoy, family. We will be back with the quote of the day. Try so much to motivate a girl, a boy outside here, a man, a woman. Any motivational quote is welcome. You can also motivate yourself or us. Just type it down there. To all those who are live with us on TikTok, and of course those who are joining our YouTube page, keep it interactive.
You are now tuned into the Rythm Scope Show. 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Scope Show. Come on.
Blomy kisses whichever distance wezirushe hata kani mbali ndaenda mtoko mbona nakondanga mbaya na waza mbona kila kitu chako napenda Blomy kisses whichever distance wezirushe hata kani mbali ndaenda mtoko mbona nakondanga mbaya na waza mbona lakeside woman nikibai vodka, whisky ndo chesa. Kuna line flani munga na nikurudia tena. Ninalenga kwa VP, Rashid ndo chesa. Hindo line sizi kuwa mcooperative na tellers. Mresha ameoga na haringi. Naitwangwa rasta, misi na ya pili. Coronavirus coronavirus na siko China. Man nime come through with a simple like man. Ulinifanya ni thrive na kupenda kwa mawazo squeeze si rhyme. Nilikupenda sana by the way thanks. After kukua my part-time like kisses whichever distance wezi rushe hata kani mbali ndaenda. Mtoko mbona nakondanga mbaya na waza mbona kila kitu chako napenda. Blow me kisses whichever distance wezi rushe hata kani mbali ndaenda. Mtoko mbona nakondanga mbaya na waza mbona lakeside woman.
Mashallah, girl, you always on my mind. You always on my mind.
Yes, family, my quote of the day is the weekend is here. Kindly enjoy yourself. Happy weekend.
Okay. My quote of the day says, it's Friday again. I mean, hooray! It's Friday again. Share the love that was missing during the week.
What can you do again? Blow me kisses whichever distance wezi rushe kutoka nyumbani ndaenda. Mtoko mbona nakondanga mbaya na waza mbona kila kitu chako napenda. Blow me kisses whichever distance wezi rushe kutoka nyumbani ndaenda. Mtoko mbona na waza mbona lakeside kwa VP Rashid Dochesa Tindo line sizi kuwa mcooperative na tellers. Mresh ameoga na haringi naitwangu rasta misi na ya bingi. Coronavirus na siko China. Man nime come through with a simple like man. Ulinifanya ni thrive na kupenda kwa mawazo squeeze si rhyme. Nilikupenda sana by the way thanks. After kukua my part-time like kisses whichever distance wezi rushe hata kani mbali ndaenda. Mtoko mbona nakondanga mbaya na waza mbona kila kitu chako napenda. Blow me kisses whichever distance wezi rushe hata kani mbali ndaenda. Mtoko mbona nakondanga mbaya na waza mbona lakeside woman.
Ma ukismile unakaa so fine. Na mpenzi makerubi kaumbika na amejaza kama troli mwisho mwezi. I hate and I love when you drive me crazy. Cheza chini mama wesi namle wesi wezi. But your auntie, hapendi wanati. Kwanza kiniona anaonanga bangi. Hata baba yako amenishika mashati. Ila naomba wewe unipe nafasi. Yeah. The good times are calling. Why you ignoring? Don't say you're boring. And my heart is ready for you. The fun times are calling. I should be loving you. If I had to, I'm sorry. But tonight I came here for you. And I'm at your doorstep. Niko mabele na zimenishoni wewe. Nitapisha hadi baba kwa watoke. Jisitoki baba mpaka wewe. At your doorstep. Niko mabele na zimenishoni wewe. Nitapisha hadi baba kwa watoke. Jisitoki hapa mpaka wewe utoke.
What's up, family? Karibuni sana. That is of course Doorstep. I love that song. I love this combination. It's always been amazing.
Manze.
Yeah, Bensol and Zero, man. I don't think this is the first song they've done together. This Pedi, was it done with
Pedi wa mapenzi? I don't think Zero is there. Is it? I don't know.
But I don't think this is the first song they did together. And of course, if this is the first,
It is the first.
then they should. Of course, I would have seen this combo coming in. I would have seen this coming in. Like I would have seen Zero and Bensol in one track. I think it's because of the Shashamani. It's too much, and then they are all Rastaman, you know. And
But they make a good combo.
Yeah,
they make a good combo, and they are purely talented. All of them are purely talented.
Yeah, amazing. But
I wish they could do more songs
more.
together.
A real talk.
Yeah.
But anyway, I see a lot of people in the building.
Yes.
Katie, kindly check them out.
Shout out to DJ K45 in the building, and I say, what's good, guys? What's up? I see Nebuchadnezzar in the building, and I say, ladies, wagwan again, wagwan to you too,
Wagwan
Nebuchadnezzar. And I see Dope Guy Timo in the building. Shout out to you, Dope Guy. Rumi Sharif, I see you in the building. Karibu sana Rumi. And to everybody who is there with us on the radio station, on YouTube, karibuni sana, and let's get to talk and also keep it interactive.
Yes, family, just as you all heard it, today we are going to have a very nice and easy conversation. Now, for the longest time, Katie, we have had, and for the longest time I've seen this happen. There's been that back and forth, fights or over between who is supposed to be seated in the front seat of the car. Is it your mother-in-law or is it your wife? So that has been a conversation, and a lot of people, some people go with the mother, some people go with the wife. But that is going to be the topic we are going to discuss, and of course we are also going to discuss why is that happening, because not everybody that happens to them. Not all men that happens to them, because they know how to handle their situation so well. But that is also a topic that has been trending. There's a short clip we will share about how this mother-in-law is talking rubbish to the wife of this guy. So we're going to see, and of course, family, if you have your own perspective, kindly drop a comment and let us know, who do you think is supposed to be having the front seat between your mom and your wife? But apart from that, there are also a lot of conversation. This is going to be circulating around things that have been trending in the 254. And let us start from Tarus. Now, Tarus is this young girl who actually was, confronting the leaders from Wasingishu. And I think for the whole week, people have been Tarus, right? People have been Mercy Tarus. People have been talking about it. Joby shared the video. We've been talking about it on the Vibe Show. So we won't explain much because I guess a lot of people are already familiar with it and it's been trending. And now, the reason as to why it was trending is because these people are jobless. So what is happening is what is his name?
Ole
Ledama, yeah. Ole Ledama. Now what is happening? You offered this girl a job, and this woman had her own opinion about it. For the longest time, people were waiting for her to come back and let's see if she has actually taken the job, or if she should take the job or not. Okay, but now she had come out now to talk about it, and she had replied to Oledama, Ledama. Yes, to Ledama. And this is what she had to say. Let me read this, and then we can decide if it's right for her to take the job or not, because Kenyans are having different perspective about now this job. Now this is what she said. Mr. Ledama, before we can further this conversation, talk to your fellow senators to bring the Wasingishu County government to book and compel them to refund rightfully hard-earned money to the citizens of Kenya. Maybe then we can talk. Otherwise, I have nothing more to say. Mercy Tyrus, I would like you to work for me. Speak your heart. The future belongs to the candid youth. Let's talk. That is what Ledama told her, and apparently that is what she replied. Now what has happened is a lot of Kenyans have talked about her tweeting like that, and one of the people is DJ Shitty. Is one of the famous comedians here in the 254, and this is what he said. My little sister Mercy Rose, as much as you're fighting for your people, of which is a very good thing, but also consider yourself. Even the great Nelson Mandela was a sellout. You have to join the system to gain that strength to stand on your own and control. You might not want to be a politician or a leader, but what's your motive? To echo the voice of your Wasingishu people. How sure are you that you're going to get this kind of attention if you don't have a strong mechanism to reach the masses? Because if depending on Kenyans online, then you are wrong. They move on very fast. Hata Yesu alikuwa na wafuasi 12 na alipa binguni peke yake. Kila akitaka kurudi anakumbuka ile viboko alitandikwa, anachorea, alituambia tarudi 2000 years. Sai tuko 2023. Now what he's trying to tell her in short is that she should take the job, and she should not actually get flattered by the attention she's getting on social media. If it is people on social media that are telling her it is wrong to take the job, let her focus on herself, because for the longest time she is a graduate, okay, and she has been selling uji. In fact, during hiyo time sasa alikuwa na interviewer, the next day I saw her coming out there, and actually alikuwa kwa salon, so she actually does a lot of things. So alikuwa na blow dry mtu nywele. So a lot of Kenyans have talked about it, and I want us to, you know, conversate this, Katie. Should Mercy Tarus accept the job offer or not? According to you, what do you think is the best
According to
solution?
me, I'd say no, she should not take this, because
Yeah.
we must not be forced to get into the system for you to get help. Atakama, you know, now Ledama is taking advantage of her braveness. We don't know for what, but we know that he is taking advantage of her braveness. Remember, Ledama is a politician. Now, don't you think that they are trying to buy her right now, because they have seen her voice is very strong, and they want to dim her light before she becomes something very big and influential, because remember, Shmani, everybody right now is looking on a way to survive. Everybody wants that attention to go and confront the government. You've done this, you've not done this for us. You know, even if I was to get an opportunity right now to confront our president, I would do that. But now, remember, they are afraid of this. They are afraid of seeing people waking up and now telling them, you didn't do this, you were supposed to do this, you lied to us. They are afraid of all this. So this is why they are trying to give her job so that she can get silence. I think they are trying to silence her. They are buying her and putting her now to the system. They are trying to get her into the system, and this is not what we want. So at the end of the day, I feel like it is not right for her to take the job, because at the end of the day, right now, she has so many followers. She has gotten so many people on her side, because she's talking the truth. And that is how now we will find one person who will be able to liberate all of us and call us together and unite all of us together and tell us it is the high time we start fighting for our rights. So I think it is not right for her to take the job, because we can see her as one of the leaders who will lead us to the revolution. We have seen her impact in the society so far, and we are talking about that. We are talking about her because of what she did, not what was done for her. You know, it is because of what she did, and that is why Ledama is also approaching her, because of what she talked about, what she said, and it was so brave that they want to buy her and put her in the system.
But let me ask you, Katie, this is somebody who graduated in 2020, 3 years down the line, hajapata job. Amekuwa kiomba hii job. In fact, the reason as to why they were supposed to go to Finland, okay, was to actually go and look for greener pastures, or rather get employment or get money.
They were going to Finland
to study.
Yes,
but why would you go there? Because unajua maybe
you're looking for a higher level of education.
And of course it's also creating for you higher levels of jobs, sindio? So at the end of the day, this girl has not gotten a job for 3 years. She's a graduate. Alafu mtu akuja kupe job maybe 100,000. It's kind of confusing, but also I saw comments even, and I was expecting this to happen, because immediately she talked, I saw people saying ataingiza kwa system, she'll secure a job somewhere, ataingiza kwa system, and then she'll forget about even the reason as to why she's fighting, unajua. So I do believe and agree. Of course they want to buy her out, and she's actually saying, I don't know if Ledama reacted to her. I see imeandikwa, maybe then we can work on the next project, because my work will be done here, otherwise I cannot commit myself to others' duties. That is what Ledama actually tweeted. I hope that is him, if I'm not wrong, Mr. Ledama, before we can further. And he said maybe then we can work on the next project, because my work will be done here. So he's saying he can't go and, you know, do what Mercy is asking him, because it's not in his own right to go out there, because are they even in the same county?
I don't think so.
They're not. So I do believe, and Ledama has been a very outspoken
But no,
person.
even if they are not in the same county, he has every right to go and confront those senators because they are his fellow senators. These are the people we wait to go to the parliament and make laws for us. Now imagine, these are the same people stealing from the people. If you are a real leader like Dama, you would have gone and confront those people and ask them, why did you take money from civilians knowing that you're not going to do what you promised to them, you know? So give them their money back, and that's it is ethical. It is not even something to be asked to do for return of something. It is something that is just ethical. If you are a real person, if you are a real leader, you would do that without even being asked. Because if Shimani, I saw somebody being humiliated right here in the studio, I'll be like, why are you doing this?
Exactly.
Why are you doing this? You know, I'll question the one who is humiliating the person in the studio. So it is something that is ethical. It doesn't even have to come with you being asked to do it. It is just, if you're a real leader and if you're not even working with them, you know, these people work together. They always work together. It is the system. They call it the system. So they always work together. That might be the reason Ledama is refusing to also go.
I do believe she should not take, because if Ledama is actually fighting and he's saying we need this type of voices as a leader, you've already had people cry. What are you doing in your position? You can't say hapo ni kwa usizingililia. You guys are colleagues. It's just that if somebody comes and tells me, Shmani, go and tell Katie I don't like her bullying me, why can't I come and tell you? And we're in the same office. It's very, very okay to come and conversate with you. I can't say no, that is your issue with Katie, and we actually meet all the time. We actually go to these parliamentarian seats. Why can't we go and discuss this issue if I am a strong leader and bring it on zone? Let's talk about the Wasingishu people. Why has money been taken? But again, when you even look at these courts right now and even the parliamentarian seats, I was reading in the morning, Babu Wina's been suspended because, you know, he's an articulated person. So I'm trying to think, what if you go there with this voice and then you're suspended again? You know, so you can't even know, because Babu Wina is an articulated leader. I think he was confronting the speaker because of the routes they were taking with the, I think it's the KYAP, I'm not sure of the name, but I think they were choosing leaders somewhere, and they're youth leaders that are supposed to represent Kenya somewhere else. I'll get it right. But now him declining that list brought a problem, and now he has been actually suspended for 4 consecutive meetings. He won't be attending any parliamentarian seats. And you don't know even when that is going to be next. And
why are they suspending him while they know they are meeting?
I know.
They don't want to see him in that meeting.
Exactly.
Maybe whatever they are talking is so private for him to be there. So it makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
No, you know, Shmani, you can just tell me there are other punishments, but telling me I'm not going to attend a meeting of which this meeting is supposed to be for the people, not for me. There's something private you're going to discuss there.
Or you don't want him because he knows something that he knows, or rather he can manipulate the truth to other people, and you are seeing that and you don't want him to be part of it, and that is what is happening.
You know, I saw there are more than 15 parliamentarians who have never talked in the parliament.
And imagine
in Kenya, we have more than 15. They are parliamentarians, but they have never even talked, even say hello in the parliament.
Like nobody even knows them.
Yes.
You just hear them by the name, MP somewhere, MP of that, never open their mouth. And then when somebody is trying to, you know, so you ask yourself this type of question.
Tuned into the Rythm Scope Show, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Rythm Scope Show. Come on.
Yes, family, karibuni sana. Sorry for that. We had a little hitch with our lights, but we are glad it is back. I hope you guys haven't lost the whole of the conversation and are still back in with us. Nebuchadnezzar had a lot to say. Katie, I don't know if you can get the conversation.
I think I lost now
Okay.
the nini.
Let me get his words as we go on with the next
Okay, I see,
conversation. Okay.
I see Nebuchadnezzar is saying you just trained the wife to drive and they both sit in front na hawatasumbua kusumbua. And also I see Nebuchadnezzar unasema peleka wote driving and that they can both sit in front if you have to take them in your car. And also you're saying ladies, remember opportunity come once in a lifetime. She should take that job. I don't support that, but hiyo ni maoni ya Nebuchadnezzar. He continues on saying that, but remember, people don't put on the table a job, put food on the table.
Yeah. So I think he's like supporting the woman to go and look for the job.
He's
to go and
saying
take the
that,
woman.
to
take the job. Okay. But anyway, family, we are moving to the next conversation. Now, the second thing I wanted us to discuss, because time has really moved on so fast.
Will you be able to share our video?
Oh my God, yes, I'd love us to share the video. Kindly, producer, try checking the video as we go through this, and then we come to the conversation of the hour. Now, there's this woman that has been trending, and I think Katie, we were making a joke of this just the other day. Tukisema pale eti unaniacha na so na unataka watoto wafanane na wewe.
Unataka nikuzalia watoto wakwe maskini kama wewe.
Exactly. Now, wanaume, be smart for brain. Hujiulizi kwa nini watoto ni different kwa nyumba. TikTok and Yakwarijeno wants men. Urges them to give money and do shopping for their wives. She said leaving 100 bob and no shopping for wife may push her to have extramarital affairs. Wanawake wanacheza kiwao. Now that made me to think, and I just thought about it, and I related with how other men actually do mistreat women out here. For example, uko hapo hivyo, and I'm not saying sometimes you don't have. There are men who just have it. They're just lazy to give out. Unapata kwake hakuna food, but is out there ako kwa bar, unajua, and then he comes back later in the evening drunk as fuck, and then he demands food. Na kama hujaweka, I've seen this, kama hujaweka nyama kwa meza anajam. Naliacha so, unajua, and they've been kids from morning. Na unajua ndio wanakutuanga mimba kama 6 hivi or even 7 children. Unajua, and it is super super sad because you wonder how, because I was seeing this there's a podcast that I always follow. I don't remember the name so well, and this podcast was about taking a DNA test. Now this guy is first taking his DNA test mtoto wa kwanza si wake, and it's in public, unajua, and the wife was like, these are your kids, you can't tell me shit. And mama ya boy was actually supporting the guy, unajua, and then she's like, let us take the test. Now the owner of the show is the one that comes to the test, and then he reads, and the first kid not his, the second kid not his, the third kid, Katie, not his. 3 goddamn children, and you've raised them, they're around 14.
Yes.
Unajua, and this woman is actually pure drama in the house. So you know these things actually happen. If you're an irresponsible man, this can actually lead your wife to go out there and cheat on you, and you can't come and blame her, because at the end of the day, we talk about you being a provider as a man, you being a penetrator. You have what makes you a man. First of all is providing for your goddamn family. That is what makes you a man. If you're not doing provision and a woman is doing, who are we going to call a woman? Kate, I don't know what you have to tell about that.
Yes, I support her 100% because I believe as a man you're supposed to be providing for your family. So these men who are always drinking and coming to bring chaos in the house, now aliacha, so I wonder what is wrong with them, because 100 above at this economy can't even buy breakfast.
Yeah.
You cannot buy breakfast for a whole family.
Yeah.
One, buy mkate 60. Okay, you bought a loaf of bread at 60 bob.
And families don't buy bread, it's expensive. 80.
Okay, yes, they don't buy, but imagine, let's just do a simple mathematics. You bought bread for 60 bob, and then you're left with the 40 bob. In that 100, that is not even a complete breakfast. You have to go for milk for milk that maybe you can pay for with the 40 bob. It's just a quarter liter. Maybe you add a lot of water in that quarter liter of milk, so that now you can give every body a cup. And that is not even enough for breakfast. And now you want to come and beat up your wife just because you're not providing enough for your family. So I believe man should work hard, and I always say, instead of looking for wives right now, just look for money, and then you can find a wife when you're successful. When you have money, you to manage a family.
Yeah, because it is not okay us promoting this type of marriages. Come, we stay in marriages. And then you're just unapea mtu mimba hapa and you can't provide for the family. Now don't come and blame your wife. Once you realize mtoto mwingine akona kichwa kubwa, macho zake ni kombo huyu ni brown skin lakini kwetu kila mtu ni dark skin, unajua. Don't come and question. Akikwambia kuna anko yake fulani alikufa pahali, the grandfather that looked like that, you just have to allow that. But as a man, I do believe the things that make you a man is actually provision, which comes first. When they say, Dad, I want, and you can get it, there's no good feeling as being able to give your kids whatever they want. Like, kunajua. And of course, I don't mean whatever they want is just anything, but they never lack. I think that is the dream of every parent on earth. And if you're not that parent, when your kid is staying home, people are going to school, unajua, your kid is out there suffering, your kid can't even get breakfast. As in, I don't understand how proud you come out there and say, I'm a dad. No, that doesn't make sense to me. But the people in the comment section, Katie, as you come today.
Yes, I see Tash in the building na cheki. Nebuchadnezzar is saying, I remember one guy alikuwa anaacha 100 alafu jioni akikama jioni anakuta kuku. Oh my God.
Na si zile za barabara alienda kafanywa kitu
broiler. Msichana alienda kanunua broiler na pesa ya mbaba's baby.
Exactly.
Yeah, and exactly. I see Tash the week like anasema my baby girls, hi Tash. And also Nebuchadnezzar anasema ukiwa stingy man, wife atakuita bro.
Manze Rosafi.
Yes, Tash anasema Keti and Shmotash. How are you?
That
is your new nickname. Shmotash. Hey. That one is a good one.
No balance.
But I see Tasha anasema Nakuru and Ruta tu Kakamega na wasikiza tu. Thank you very much,
so
Tash the wig plug. Tuko hapa hivi na Shmotash.
But anyway, family, let's come to the main conversation. And I want us to share this video so that we can get to talk about it. Producer, kindly play the video for us. And before we come to conversate about this.
And I get that that's your mom and everything, but you're going to the back, right? No, absolutely not. Why? What are you talking about? I'm your wife. Are you serious right now? We gotta keep having these type of conversations. Every time I make up with your mother, it's always a problem. I'm in his life now, so why are you still here? Okay, so go to the back on your feet. I'm your wife.
Okay, let's play the video.
What's going on here? Like, why she in the front seat? And I get that that's your mom and everything, but you're going to the back, right? No, absolutely not. Why? What are you talking about? I'm your wife. Are you serious right now? We gotta keep having these type of conversations. Every time I make up with your mother, it's always a problem. I'm in his life now, so why are you still here? Okay, so go to the back on your feet. I'm your wife. I'm your fucking wife, and this is my car. This is my car.
That's my mom. I haven't seen this before.
He can't go around my car. No, but every time she's around you, good job.
I'm just saying.
Stop being around the boy. Stop being around the boy, bro. Go to the back. Go to the back, please. Go to the back, please. No, I'm so tired of this shit. Go to the back. You can be his mother, cool, but go to the back.
Yeah. So that is the video we are sharing today, a very short one, very dramatic. So this guy is out here in a dilemma. If he should, if he should tell his mom to get out of the car. Getting from the video, or rather looking from the video, he got in Yaude. She's saying, this is my car, okay? But this is also my mom. And there's a point of the video that the mom is telling her, you're not even coming to this car anymore. Get out.
And it is her car.
It is her car.
Hey, woman, you go get out.
Well,
And let your son drive you in his.
Now, the reason as to why I want us to talk about this is because this has been chaos for a long time. We've seen people who are actually going through this. And personally, I'm not going to blame these women because we are women.
Yeah.
Naturally, I do believe women just have that character trait. Unajua, if hata kuwe 50, hata kuwe 10, women have the same character. Ukimsimamisha hivi atasimama atakuwa the same woman. I can't blame the woman. I want to look at the root cause of this. Personally, this is what I feel. I feel like the guy is the problem for me. Because I do believe if you get a straight man, Katie, we've been talking about even people going to be introduced in their families. Unajua, unaenda pale unaintroduciwa, wewe ndio unageuzwa punda ya familia. And your husband is just there watching. And maybe this is not even your husband, is a boyfriend. Unajua, just because he has brought you for introduction, you wash all the utensils, you cook all the food. So that they'll say,
you're qualified.
And sometimes the whole of the family is just chilled. Unajua, at a certain point, I was having this conversation with somebody probably yesterday, and I was telling him that ukienda kwa kina mtu, or for example, if I'm to go to my boyfriend's place, I'm not supposed to feel like mimi ni mboji. I can't sikatai, I would help. I'm supposed to be a helping hand.
Yeah.
And even only if I wish. Not that
if you're told,
na friend
not-
anafua
yeah.
hapo nataka to prove that I'm a wife material, and then they have these family members that will let you do everything.
Yes.
As if now
Kuosha matumbo.
the new house help has come in. Unajua? And let's say for example you're staying there for a whole week. How are you going to survive? And maybe at your place you just used to doing, in fact maybe at your place you don't even wash. You have somebody who is washing it for you. I do believe when you go to somebody's place, for example your boyfriend's place, the people are supposed to be help. People are supposed to be working normally, and then unakuja unasema, let me assist here. Unajua, assist at your will, at your comfort. Somebody was telling, I don't know who was telling us this story in the studio. Udem alipewa vitungu, akakata vitungu kama za 300. Na vitungu unajua the way
Unalia.
onions unalia, ajakula for the longest time. By the time she's going home, amefaint. Unajua, it doesn't actually make sense. Amefaint jadi ya kupewa food. She was given, I think, food around 5 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
Unajua, and she has suffered. She's the one that
Some
has
in-laws are sent straight from
imagine
hell.
it's super sad. And then you find also now if you have crazy mother-in-laws, they come to your house, they want to dictate, they take up, now this is my son's house, I do what I want here, this is the type of food I want, this is what we are cooking in this house, this is where you're supposed to be doing this. So they're just making you feel uncomfortable. A good mother-in-law, when she comes to your house, she's supposed to be a visitor. That's it. I am the mother, I am the woman in this house. You are just visiting, so stay in your lane. If I come to your house, I am your baby, you are my mother, right? Just the same way you're the mother to my husband or to my boyfriend, I am your daughter. So don't come out and treat me here as if I am a competition. Because at the end,
And also as if this is your house.
yeah, and even if you see, I do believe if this guy would have put it straight, and I do believe that this guy is a mommy's boy, or he doesn't know how to control his feelings when he's with his mom. And this wife, she's already tired with that bullshit. Unajua ile ya
Yes, and
when
she is actually saying every time your mom comes around, we must go
go through a lot through this, because your mother is a problem. If you are a man, you're supposed to handle. Unaeka mamako na bibi yako chini. All of them know their places. You won't have people fighting over these seats. Those are very petty stuff. And itakuwadi mimi nikikuachia hiyo seat, nimekuachia, nobody's feeling some type of way. If I go leave it for you, I leave it for you willingly. But you don't come and claim that you have to sit there. I mean, this type of things are not supposed to be happening if the man is taking control and telling the mom, this is my mom, okay, respect her, but mom, this is my wife, put some respect on her name. Unajua, if you can handle both, you'll not be having this type of fights, of issues.
Dramas.
I do believe that this boy is the immature one. He can't even handle. Unapata nasema eti mom, I love you, girl, I love you. Like, what the hell are you saying?
I love you both. You're all my people.
It doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but I'd say at this point we can see now the mama's boys, because Ashmani, if you're not able to fight for your wife in front of your mom, you are a mama's boy, because so naamini your mom has the right than your wife, you know. And it is sad that on that video you shared, the woman is saying, this is my car.
Yeah.
It is my car, and then the mom wants to bring her rules on this woman's car. You know, you cannot bring your rules to my house. At the end of the day, when you come to visit me, you have to respect that this is my house. This house goes with my rules because it is mine.
My house.
When I come to you as I obey your rules because it is your house,
exactly.
and I do what you want in your house. So you have to put that like a respect. Yes, we have to put those boundaries and respect, because at the end of the day, we cannot normalize a culture where mother-in-laws are coming to your space and feeling so entitled to control your house, to tell you that you know you're not supposed to do this, you know you're not supposed to have this is not supposed to be here. I just don't like that. And also I hate those husbands that cannot defend their women. Imagine right now, that is a drama that this young man would have solved very easily. You are my wife, this is your car, just sit at the front. Or you are all my loved ones, just sit at the back. What is wrong with
not a big deal.
what is there in the front seat? Or rather, let the woman drive. She's it is her car. Let her drive.
And let's see if your mom will sit with her there.
Yes,
because she's
because she's sitting there because of the son, and she feels like this is my son's car. Let the woman drive and see if the mom will want to sit there at the end of the day.
So I see somebody's this is a funny one. So this woman says, if your mom and your wife always fight over who should sit in the front seat of your car, just send your wife to go and learn driving. Next time when you're going out with her, let your woman drive while you sit behind. Your mom will be the first to sit behind, not this. The problem is not the position of the seat. The problem is sitting next to you.
Yes.
So I do believe that is actually what is supposed to be happening, and there's never supposed to be like this mommy's boy always just bring chaos in the house. They don't know how to handle their moms. They don't know how to handle, they don't know how to put who should come first. There's never supposed to be that competition who should come first to that job. There's this guy who tweeted this, and it's bringing a lot of confusion. And I said, my wife is number one, period. My mom knows it. Preacher Eric Braham says, insists that the two are not in competition. He also says, when my mother appears, my wife says, Mom. My mother is my mother. She has no replacement. So what is he trying to say?
He's trying to say that you should put your wife as the first one, and also remember, at the end of the day, you have a mother who is your mother, but now
non-replaced.
Yes, non-replaced. But now you have to put that boundary between the two. She has to understand that this is the wife, and when I mean my wife, she's my wife. You are my mother, yes, but you don't have to come in between the relationship we have with my wife. Yes.
And I remember that time we were even talking about separating families, how long they're supposed to come and stay at home and stuff like that. I do believe boundaries, even when it comes to sisters, is very mandatory to family members, to friends. Wakikuja kwako, let them not dictate. They have to know the superior of the house is the wife. You can't tell me that sisi tuko comfortable na kukula maragwe, kukula whatever we've been eating in the house, sausages, and then you come and dictate hii nyumba watu wanakula mabuoni, niliraise mtoto wangu na mabuoni. It doesn't cassava and stuff like that. It doesn't make sense. And their mother-in-laws their sister-in-law who want to dictate, this is our brother's house. In fact, the worst happens when they lose their brother. When their brother dies.
Yes, they even come to kick you out of the house.
And it is very, very crazy. So I do believe boundaries is very important. And as a man, you should make sure that you actually state that mbele yao. And if you can't state that, and if ni kama waezi, endo uongeleshe mamako kando, ajue facts and facts. Because if you try and get confused and say, oh, huyu atakuja, huyu ni huyu, there's going to be a lot of confusion. Because ukiconfront mbele yao, mwingine ataona unakuwa bias. So as a man, I do believe, go and talk to your mom. Or, personally, what would have done in this situation if it was at that time? Meaning ningeenda ni drive off. If I was the man, I would drive off and leave them there. Watafute Uber wanitrace.
Sasa
Wa
drive off na mama kwenda ya gari na amekatalia.
If the situation was they were fighting out, natatu mamangu na mama kindly come.
No, me as the owner of the car, I would get in my car and drive and tell them, get an Uber. Yeah. This is not your car, it is my car. As the owner of the car, get your Uber. Yeah. You want to sit together, get an Uber and get a front seat for you too.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense apparently. Me, if I was the man and this was my car as the man, I would drive off and tell you guys to meet me and sort your stupidness out there. Because this is not supposed to be a conversation we are having as the man. You respect my presence. Even you being my mom, the reason as why the mom is behaving like this is because he still sees his boy, or rather that guy. Unaweza pata hata uko na mtu watoi as a child. Make your mom realize that you're the man. Make your mom know that you are in control.
No
a child. She can't be fighting for you as if you're a baby. Nawezi kuwa na fight for you in front of your wife. Your wife will find you as a poor boy. Like you not like unajua, you don't even have a stand of your own, unajua, because if your mom is fighting for you, kwangu, I am with you all the time.
You are weak.
So we don't get this point. Please allow and take control. I do believe if you're a man enough, you'll keep things straight. But anyway, that is all we had prepared for today.
Manze, happy Friday once again. Our weekend has already started from this very moment, or rather from this very minute. But anyway, family, much love. I hope you have enjoyed all our shows from Monday till today. On Friday, this is our last show together with Ashmani. But I hope to see you on Monday early in the morning on the Vibe Show. But I hope you get to enjoy your weekend. I hope you get to take care of yourselves, and also remember to keep it safe, manze. Wherever you're doing, wherever you're going, wherever you're doing it at, make sure you are safe. Kaherini, much love, enjoy the weekend.
Yes, family, thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to everybody who has been with us on our TikTok. And of course, Touch the DJ, Nebukadnezar, Katie, Mimi, James Sunday, those people who are joining us. Thank you so much. For all our silent listeners up on YouTube, we appreciate you. We've had back and forth with the lighting and the data, but I hope you guys get to catch this later. And make sure you drop a comment up. Enjoy your weekend. Keep it safe. Don't drink and drive. And of course, turn up. It's 50th Hip Hop Day, man, nigga. I want to see people out there celebrating hip hop. I'll see you.
Hip hop at 50.
Hip hop at 50. It is. Shout out to you guys. See you later. I'll play Khadija. This is Ndovuku and Vijana Baru Baru as we get to wind up the show. Much love.
We're now tuned into the Rythm Scope Show, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Rythm Scope Show. Come on.
Unanifanya nisikie kunyongwa Hadija ai Mani especially ukisonga Na nimesha shindwa kutonga Sweetie walai Ukienda mbali I need you stronger
Andy Miles na kucheki, wewe ni msee wa magizgiza. Tumeshamaliza siku sisi. But anyway, unasema saseni poa sana. Enjoy your weekend.
The lights panda juu, let us start.